So I wonder if, given that you're proposing public financing for political campaigns, do you have in mind any criteria that you might use for getting access to those funds, or does the public also have an obligation to promote the candidacy of anyone, no matter what their views? So say some white supremacist or segregationist candidate like George Wallace, who's now on the fringe, says that he deserves public money in order to present his campaign ideas. Does he get it?
Well, the idea of a democracy and freedom of press means that everyone gets to show their views. And if we are going to justify freedom of press, that everyone gets to see it, then some things must be brought to light. You can't segregate one thing to have another.
Even if you think that kind of giving all these campaign funds to a lot of different candidates is going to make equality, I was wondering what you thought about, the difference in education that different groups have available to them. Don't you think those would show in sort of the debates between the candidates and how well they're able to spread their ideas?
Well, education can be a factor on who has a better experience and such, but when it comes to debate and politics, it takes research of your own and having that experience to show what you want to do. Or if we want a good president, we do expect them to have some experience. And even people that start from hard times or hard bottoms have become presidents, so it's not impossible for them to learn what they need and do what they need to become a president.
So in the past, there's been campaign regulation laws like the McCain-Feingold Act and the Federal Campaign Commission. So how does your plan sort of get around or close the loopholes that have been found after the other efforts to curtail political spending?
Well, one loophole that has been found is that sometimes you can't collect this amount of money once you announce your campaign. So some politicians wait till they announce, oh, I'm going to be running for this office, so they can continuously get money, while others announce them on the early run.
Isn't this in direct violation of the Citizens United ruling that's been interpreted to mean that businesses have a right to donate as much money to campaigns as they want?
Well, yes, this contradicts that, but this contradiction is valid because as us as a main population, not all of us have huge businesses that we can draw on to fund what we want and when we want. But as a democracy, we need everyone to be represented. So there should be equal amount of people that can have funds. That way, no one's left out.
One more question.
So how does your plan control other independent expenditures like 527s and super PACs?
Well, this limits super PACs and 527s by having a cap on what can be used and what can be earned. That way, not too much money gets overflown.